I know that he has the brave new voices now for the new people coming into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and, you know,
I haven't seen that. Have you seen it?
yeah, I've seen the episodes.
Mhm.
And, actually, I've had people from Brave New Voices perform at last year's conference.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know, the Right Side Poets from Fort Lauderdale.
Mhm.
You know, so they came over and they really, you know, they put on a good show along with some people from out of town. You know, we had people come from as far as Canada,
Wow.
Nova Scotia, Canada,
Oh my goodness.
and you know, we really had a great time with it. I mean, the kids were there, you know, the adults were there. I mean, they just all mixed it up and had a, you know, it was a great experience.
Yeah, because you have talent competition, youth poetry slam, a neo soul showcase, which is awesome, and a hip hop showcase. And there's always some good money to be won in these things, but
Yeah.
the competition is so tight.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely tight, you know, and we're gonna have some, you know, professionals there to judge. You know, Bruce George, co-founder of Def Poetry Jam, is going to be one of the judges.
Okay.
You know, and quite a few more. So it's a, you know, it's a serious thing. We're taking it seriously, and you know,
As you should. It is art.
You know,
It is an
when
art
it's
form.
involved, they're really, you know, even that much more serious about it. So we treat it as such. So I mean, it's a $1,500 talent competition, and then there's a $500 youth poetry slam. So yeah.
And let me ask you this: why do they call it a slam?
Well, I mean, it's a competition. You know, they call it slam. I don't know I guess the real meaning behind it, how it originated, but you know, I know that they call it slam. And me, I wasn't always interested in that because I don't believe in poetry. You know, competing. You know, in poetry because you know it means something different to
everybody.
the
That's
person,
right.
exactly, to the person that's writing it or reading it. So you know, I don't like to judge that. But you know, it's interesting. I mean, a lot of people are doing it, so I figured, you know, why not throw that aspect of it in there? Because some people think it's an art form in itself.
It is.
You know, to you know, say a poem under a certain amount of time and get your point across. You know?
Oh, so is it timed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. How much time do they have?
I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes. You know, to get that poem in there. So, you know, that makes it a little more difficult.
Now, I've seen them where they're going so fast, and I'm like on the edge of my seat about to fall off because I'm trying to catch the words. And I mean, does that make sense? Is it supposed to be that way?
Well, it all depends on the person that's actually writing it. Some people, you know, they intend for their poem to go fast. Bosia is like one spoken word artist that I've heard that really goes fast with his poem. But you know, it's to each his own. You know.
Okay. So you're encouraging young kids to write as well.
Yeah, definitely. You know, definitely important to, you know, if that's what they like to do, that, you know, help them grow with it.
Yeah, and I think being creative and getting your thoughts on paper is very important.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and we have some workshops where they'll actually break down, you know, the meaning behind the poem, you know, and, you know, like if somebody's going through something, they just, you know, they write it down on paper, and sometimes they don't really understand what they're actually writing, you know, when they're in the early stages of poetry and stuff like that. So, you know, it's to help express, you know, and you know, talk about the meaning behind the expression.
Now, you wrote something, and a friend sent it to me. That was just out of sight. You know what I'm referring to, right?
I think so. I think that poem was called Hello.
Yeah. Just give me a little bit of that one.
Well, that one, how's it go? It's she spoke to me like Fifth Avenue saxes, like getting my check before taxes. I was taken before she ever said a word like that old saying, children should be seen but not heard. But she was definitely not a child. You could tell simply by the way that she smiled at me, and her frame was beyond belief. It was too good to be true. I felt like a thief. Our conversation was mentally telepathic. I watched her as she worked her magic on me from afar. I was caught. You know, something like that, you know. And it just went on from there, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's really nice. I was reading. I was like, wow. Who did you see like that?
Well, it's kind of an embellishment, you know. It was like I saw the movie, I think it was Jerry Maguire. and you know how she said you had me at a hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's how the poem goes. At certain spots, it'll say she had, you know,
Yeah.
she simply had me at hello.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I spit out all these words, and at the end, it's like you didn't have to say that because you had me at hello.
Hello, right?
You know, kind of flip the script both ways in that poem.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. So how much have you written? How many poems have you written?
Oh, my goodness. I couldn't count them all. My first book, I wrote a book. It's called A Look Into My Third Eye.
Mm-hmm.
That book had about 127 pages in it.
Mm.
I have 2 other books that are written, just not published yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One is called Third Isolated, and the other one is called Love Changes.
Okay.
You know, so, you know, be looking for those soon.
Cool, 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 cool. Tell us about your website.
Website, the Underground Poet Society. It's www.theunps.com.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, again, I mean, that's where it all started. I built the website first. It's a web-based 501c corporation,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
501c3, excuse me. And, again, that's where it all started. I mean, it's like an online venue. People that don't have time to go to the cafes and to the clubs all the time, like I don't. I mean, I do so many things that it's kind of hard to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So I created that online venue for people to come and mingle and, you know, just get their poetry on, you know.
Gotta check out those videos. Whew. Those are great
Yeah,
videos.
I appreciate that.
I love them. They were awesome, awesome, awesome.
Most of those I created, so, you know.
Talented. You are so talented. You really are. Tell folks how they can get involved. Give all the details on the conference that's coming up.
Well, basically, if you go to my website, that's where you can get all the information, for one.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets are purchased through a company called GrooveTickets.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's GROOVE tickets, TICKETS, .com. And you go there, that's where you order tickets. You can purchase a ticket. It's a 3-day conference. It's from the 19th to the 21st of this month. You can purchase a ticket for the full 3-day pass, which is $100. You can purchase a ticket per day, which is $50 per each day.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go to individual shows that in the evening for $15 per show. And you can purchase all those tickets, you know, at GrooveTickets.com.
You still got space for poets to enter into the contest?
Yes, I mean, they definitely can enter in the contest. The competition, just have to call soon and, you know, go ahead and try to register for that.
Okay, what's the number to call?
Well, let's see here. Well, they can call me, actually, 954-254-9676.
Say it again slowly.
And that's 954-254-9676. And, you know, they call me, and then I'll put them in the right direction.
All right, all right. Now, again, it's happening June 19th through the 21st, 2009. That is in Fort Lauderdale. Just want to let you know. And it's at the Bahia Mar Beach Resort and Yachting Club. Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, a lot of fun. It's right on the ocean.
Yeah, right on the beach. I mean, that's what makes it
it's
even
gorgeous.
more attractive, you know?
It is absolutely gorgeous. And probably a wonderful place for, you know, a wonderful setting for what you're going to do that weekend.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
All right.
It's inspiring.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything like that, water, beach, sunrise, sunsets, inspiring.
Definitely.
You can go to theunps.com. That's the website, theunps.com, the Underground Poets Society. This is Antwian Crawford. He is the founder and president. And just talking about that conference that's coming up. We hope you'll be a part of it. Make Atlanta proud. Make Georgia proud. Thank